Hello everyone, my name of course is Artimage. This is Genesis.
Hello.
And he decided that the way I did my initial Drunk Souls run wasn't good enough for him. So guess who gets to do Drunk Souls 2 with me? Many of you have seen some of my reactions to the liquors that I had. That is tart, holy crap. Oh, not good.
Ah! Why do I do this to myself?
We have a little bit of an expansion now, and we need to see Genesis' reaction to some of these to price them for him as well.
For the record, not only do I not handle alcohol well, I also have tried almost none of these.
So this is exciting.
Yeah.
Why don't we start off with the one that we know we both like, because it will not be that exciting. That is Kraken Rum. So again, this is one Genesis is somewhat familiar with and has had an appreciation for, but apparently it's his first time trying it straight.
Yep, it is the first time I have ever had Kraken Rum straight.
So why don't you do yourself a favor, get an idea of like the smell, to get like an idea of the flavor.
Yeah, I remember that smell.
All right, here we go. Good luck. That's a real smooth one.
That's smooth. Fair enough.
So I think the pricing on that can stay the same, $30.
$30 to buy a Kraken Rum. Yeah, that's fair. That stays.
All right, so let's go back a bit and we'll start off with some of the lighter things. So this is Cirrhosis maple cream. I find tasty. Basically, it tastes like maple glaze. Also, the stuff would make good frosting base for baking. So if anyone wants to consider that, go for it. So here you are, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good
Cheers.
luck. It's basically a dessert.
That's certainly something. Or nothing, depends on how you look at it.
What's your initial thought on that one?
I mean, it's cheap, it's good, it's fine.
It's tasty, and it's only $15 to buy that as a punishment for when we have to start our lives fresh. And as a reminder, the way that the rules work is when we start our life, we have to take our Estus. So I guess we'll go with the green sourpuss because that was next on my cost list here. Now, for those of you who saw my first video, or I might intersperse it here, that is tart, holy crap. It basically punched me in the face. It's not that it's bad, it is just very, very sour.
I do like sour things, so we'll see. You can be a little bit more generous with that.
Well, I'm trying to make sure that you can get home safely.
I don't, it'll be good. It'll be good. I won't drive, I promise, until I am safe to drive.
This is another one where you should give yourself an idea of what you're getting into.
It smells sour.
Yep, so good luck. There's that immediate salivation again.
That is sour.
So that means we are moving on to the Cirrhosis Maple Whiskey Original.
We may have to bump this one up a bit, but...
well, this is a little different than a typical whiskey, because it is very maple based.
Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoy this, because this is basically ambrosia.
Oh, yes, that is quite nice.
Told you.
I do love whiskey, and that's kind of the problem.
Next, we have our first tequila. Apparently, Genesis has never had a tequila. So we have the tequila that I bought, that so you may be familiar with. It's very strong. When you're not used to one like this, it can hit you a bit rough, but it's good after you're used to tequilas. Since Genesis is not, we'll start with his. So once again, get yourself a smell here, because like this is a very different thing than some of the stuff we used to.
That smells like a plant.
So good luck to this.
Cheers.
There's a reason I do not drink cheap tequilas.
Well, that was something. Oh, what is that?
That's a new sensation. I don't recall that like spicy back of the throat flavor.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Like that's not a thing I've experienced before. It definitely tastes more agave than not.
Yeah.
Now once again, this is a much better tequila.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Also keep in mind, we're not having the tequila like we normally were, where you'd have a bit of salt and a citrus wedge afterwards. Right. So here we go. Good luck to Genesis.
Cheers.
Ah, that's so much better. See, it doesn't have that after burn.
Yeah.
It just goes down nice and smooth. This is the worst vodka I have ever had in my life. I know someone who actually enjoys this stuff, and my only question was, what the hell is wrong with you? We're not going to start there. We're going to go with Genesis's, from the smell it should be okay, and I just dropped one of those, but we haven't used it yet, so I'll still use that if we find it. This is all of its orange. Mostly orange probably comes from the label.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Alright, so let's see how this goes.
Cheers.
That is like an orange juice, like almost tang, mixed with rubbing alcohol. And I don't care for it.
It's fair.
What's the alcohol content on that? It doesn't taste like much. 40%. You would not guess that.
No.
That speaks well to its distilling process, though I have to give him that. Now comes the second worst liquor in this, being...
This one? Is it this one?
It's this one. I'm not excited for this. That does not smell good, does it? Okay. Gotta do this, gotta do this. Oh, my hate. You were trying hard with that.
It has a very... it has a tang to it, not like the tang of orange juice.
Like in this acid just sitting on your tongue.
Yeah.
In a bad way. It has this dirty aftertaste like a cheap tequila. And just, no. And then we have the bane of my existence. I don't want to do this.
Oh, this is Stroll. This is the, no, this isn't Kiss the Cod, is it?
I don't think so. I refer to as liquid tire fire.
Screech. That's what.
No, I prefer Screech by far to this.
Yeah, but that's the Kiss the God. That's the one I was thinking.
That Screech is good,
Fair enough.
especially compared to this.
Fair enough.
Smirnoff is good compared to this. Bacardi is good compared to this. Bacardi, the dirtiest, cheapest tasting rum in existence. Ugh. Give that a big whiff. Ah, jeez.
Oh wow, that smells like turpentine.
Right? I don't know if you remember in the early 90s, that tire fire that was going on for like a week. We had to go buy it sometimes and it smelled like this.
Fair enough.
And it tastes like it smells. So that's why this is liquid tire fire. The last time I had to do this, I stalled for 20 freaking minutes. And I'm trying not to have to do that now. Let's see your reaction first.
Sure.
Oh, you cheat and try to avoid your tongue as much as possible.
I let it linger. I'll do it again if you want me to.
Go for it.
Are you going to do another?
I will do another.
All right.
You let it sit on his tongue a good while. Yeah, not good. No bueno. Okay.
Smooth.
I appreciate the dedication to the bit. I had to force myself to swallow that. It's like, no, get it out, get it out. I'm like, no, just get it down, get it down. Oh.
That was unpleasant.
So yeah, that's our reactions to these various liquors, and we will have that all set up to be donated to. There will be an incentive to donate for either me to have to take that particular drink, which you'll be more encouraged to do, or Genesis to have to take that particular drink when he starts his next life, which will be less encouraged to do because I'm not a total monster somehow.
Debatable.
Total somehow. So Genesis, how excited are you for this mess?
I mean, okay, real talk here. I have not played much Dark Souls. I have not played, I don't drink that much in the first place. And due to medical conditions, alcohol hits me like twice as hard. So for amusement purposes, this will be entertaining. For my purposes, this is going to be also entertaining, and I'm going to be testing things. So let's go, let's get it done, and let's see how it goes. If it goes well enough, I might never do it again.
So once again, that's going to take place on November the 19th. We'll kick off our pre-show for 9 a.m. Planned start, depending upon Genesis' ability to arrive in time, is 10, where he will have himself somewhere in there, basically an hour to get through this to some extent without extra punishment, I guess we'll say.
I don't plan on dying, but this is Dark Souls.
You don't have to plan on it, it's going to happen.
Well, I mean, there's going to be a point of diminishing returns where after a certain point of time, it's just going to be inevitable. Like, perhaps after the first 30 seconds. Who knows?
Well, that's why you have that hour where you get to go through and do some before you even get into the game, where you get to play without any Estus required. So we hope to see you all there. Donations are up live when you're seeing this video. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other as painfully as possible. and we'll see you very soon.
And if I'm not, there's a couch.
It's not a very big couch.
I fit in. Yep.
Do you want to kind of cut yourself off there?
I did.
I'll make sure that's in the bloopers instead.
Fair enough.
Alright, so...
Look, all I know is that I need to learn one thing and one thing alone.
Is that the Piccolo training method?
I was going dodge! Also true. I was going to say do a barrel roll, but that is correct.